Welcome to the Village of North Hudson Public Works Utilities Committee meeting of June 18, 2024 at 5:30 p.m. Item number 1 is call to order roll call, and our secretary is missing, so I'll do that. Barb Olson.
Here.
Dusty.
Here.
Brian. Here. Item 2, approve the minutes from May 21, 2024 Public Works meeting. I need a motion.
I make a motion to approve the minutes from the May 21st, 2024 Public Works meeting.
Thanks, Barb.
I will second.
Thanks, Dusty. Any additions, corrections? All in favor of the minutes as they stand, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Passed. Item 3, comments from the floor. And doesn't look like we have comments from the floor tonight. Item 4, 5th Street North, resurfacing discussion only. And I'm assuming this is an update.
Just looking to see if we have dates.
Yeah, so I did reach out to Haas today, and they're looking at end of August.
End of August?
Yep.
To do exactly what?
So basically to come in and start the project and complete it. So we'll start with the pulverizing right off the bat, and then right into the paving right after that.
Do you know about how long they're anticipating the project? Depending on weather, of course, but.
Yeah, I'd say 2-3 weeks,
And
somewhere
they're
in there.
Definitely not starting before Pepperfest, right?
We'll make sure that doesn't happen. Yep.
It's the third weekend is a busy one around here.
Yeah,
All right.
I'll make note of that.
Yep.
And the residents will be able to park, or what will happen for parking for residents?
Still have access to your driveway.
Okay.
Maybe not for like an hour or two
Okay.
at a time, but
Okay.
that would
Yeah,
be
that's
the
fine.
only restriction.
Yeah.
We're good. Thank you.
Yep.
So one question from me is, are we hanging on to some of the bituminous that they're pulverizing?
Yeah, whatever's left over, they'll haul to the shop yards or to here.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking about both that and around the first pickleball court still needs
Oh, yep.
a little help. All right. Any other questions on 5th Street North resurfacing? That takes us to item number 6, or item number 5, Michelson Street North, discussion and possible recommendation.
So yeah, the notice of award went out to Visasewer, and I reached out to them today, and they're sometime in July.
Kevin, remind us what this is about.
So basically that's, the existing sanitary sewer main that's up there that's got root intrusions. So we'll come in and actually slip line the whole entire length from Highway 35 up to the first manhole to the east. So, and that'll be a fast project as well. It doesn't take a huge amount of time, so it goes pretty fast.
And that starts when, did you say?
He just said sometime in July.
July.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice, yeah.
So pretty quick.
And so do we send anything out to the residents, making them, particularly those in front of it, that this is what we're doing?
Yeah, they usually put like a door flyer together,
Thing,
and then
okay.
they put it on there so they know when they're coming and if they,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, it would be great to not have someone blow up on us on Facebook because we didn't warn them.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, any,
Post on our Facebook account too, right?
they could, yeah. Well, actually, I'm not sure.
Only
I'm not on
4
Facebook, so I don't
affected
know.
residents.
Yeah, four
Yeah, and there's
four
only
laterals.
4 laterals or 4 people that will be affected, so
Okay.
it's not a huge impact. It's
All right, good. Will they have to be shut down for a little bit when we do this process?
Well, you'll have to.
Stop
There's a period
flushing?
of time. Yeah, and that's what that door flyer is.
Okay.
Kind of lets people know,
Okay.
when they're gonna do it and how
They'll
long.
give them an exact time, please don't.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
We don't have something where we can actually just stop it from running.
shut off their water, but there's pressure tank and everything's still gonna have water in it. So
Yeah.
there's not really a way to prevent
Okay.
it. No.
All right, cool. Any other questions on that project?
No.
Thank you, Kevin. And that takes us to item 6, the Lake Malibu Water Main Crossing Update, discussion only. Matthew?
That's complete on our side. They just poured the curb back in and the final restoration for dirt and grass, but all the work on the North Hudson side has been completed to my knowledge.
They did the restore already?
Yep.
The grass?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they planted the seed, it
Something,
hasn't
right.
sprouted, and
Yeah.
then they poured the new curb from that they had to rip out.
Do we have to water that, or will they water it? Well,
They're-
with the rain we've been getting.
Yeah, right.
Never mind.
Probably not.
We don't want to put any more water in the lake, I don't think. Okay, cool. And on their side, where are they at?
So the valve vault's been installed. All the piping is inside the valve vault. There's a couple butterfly.
Is that underground, the valve vault?
Yeah.
Okay, because there was a building going up too, right?
Nope, everything's gonna be
Everything
underground.
underground, okay.
Yep. So all the connections are made. I guess they did the pressure testing. They're doing the back T samples just to make sure that the the water's safe. And I kind of get the impression that they're gonna probably open that up so there could be water transferring from the city to the village.
Or the other way around.
Well, there is a check valve in there, so the flow only goes one direction.
Really?
Yep.
I did not know that.
Yep.
I thought they'd want to use our water.
There is a bypass line that they can use, should they.
I mean, with our wells, I'm assuming are still running about 26%.
Yeah, I'm not
Water.
sure where. Yeah,
But it is designed to run from them to us.
it can, yes. It can bypass and come back around from the village to the city if there was a need.
If
Yep.
there was a need, okay.
Yep,
But that's on bypass. Normal operating mode is for them to go this way.
correct.
Okay.
Yep, that's the way they've got it
Cool.
set up in there. So, yeah, it's coming along.
Okay, great.
I'd say another month.
Any other questions on the water main crossing? All right, that takes us to item 7, the PRVs, the pressure reducing valves. And I think we have a little document about that, don't we?
Yeah, I can explain the document. We went out for RFP on this, didn't receive any bids back. It's a lot of communication and coordination that would go into this project if the village handled it. So, the village owns the pressure reducing valves inside the houses in the Bjornstead 3rd and 4th edition around the booster station. The water pressure going into those homes is too high, so they have to reduce it down before it goes into the homes because they're so close to the booster station. It boosts up the pressure of the water. The village owns those, so we maintain them. We have to go into somebody's house as a plumber, we have to coordinate with the plumber, we have to coordinate with the homeowner, and when they go out, they're all getting deteriorated and starting to go out. We've had a couple this year, a few in previous years. The best solution to handle this is to set up like a escrow account. The last repair we did was $672, so I used figure $700. We set it in there, we have the homeowners replace it, whether it's good or bad, it's up to them, and then we will reimburse up to the $700 up to a certain year. I'd like to do 5 years, they have 5 years to get it done. After that, and then we sign them all back to the homeowners. The village will no longer own them. We have to do this because if the consolidation goes through, Hudson is not willing to take these pressure reducing valves because it's just the way that the old village ordinance from this was put in. It's a hassle because we own something in somebody's private house that we have to maintain. So we have to get a plumber in there. We have to work with what their work schedule is, what my work schedule is, the third party contractor. So this way we can let the people handle it on their own. We'll reimburse them. And then after that, 5 years, then all of the pressure reducing valves will get assigned to the homeowner and the village will not have ownership or responsibility.
And this is the only area in North Hudson?
Yep.
And where is it again?
If you go down, you know where the booster station is?
Up by Derek's?
Nope, up by
Down below.
10th Street,
Yeah.
10th and Summers would be a good
Okay.
example. So,
So this was a while back these went in, huh?
oh yeah, before any of us were ever on a board.
You would
That was before my time.
20-some years,
Yeah,
buddy.
before my
It was
time.
before that?
I think Kevin
Yeah.
was probably in college or high school. So, this will alleviate that problem. We'll quit having to deal with it. This is something that does require us to come in. If it breaks on a weekend, we have to come in. It's an emergency thing. So this way we can control the cost by not having an emergency. Either way, we have to fix them.
Yep.
But instead, we can take money out of our 210 fund, the sanitary, or not the 210, the water, and set it aside. And when we transfer, everybody can still have the opportunity to have it replaced and not be stuck with us just assigning them over right now as is, and then it goes out. So they can have a brand new system.
How many are we talking?
Our figures are, there's 47 of them, so that'd be $32,900 we'd have to set aside.
Okay, but we want to get it done, sounds like. I mean, I wouldn't blame Hudson for not wanting to take them on. I'm surprised we didn't get at that.
We still, even under our current agreement with Hudson, they don't control them, so even we pay for it now with Hudson controlling the water.
Okay.
They didn't even take them on in their last water
Oh,
agreement.
in the
they
water
made
agreement,
with-
okay.
They did not, so this
that
is
makes
something
sense.
that, even if they don't take them on, we'll just continually keep repairing them until we do something about it, till
So what are you going to recommend to the board for a number of years to let them,
I think 5 years is enough for people to get it done.
I think less, if they're already busting?
Well, we can do 3 years.
Quicker.
Yeah.
What do you
I
guys?
think a faster turnaround is beneficial for them, for sure.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And why wouldn't they want to get it done?
Right.
But it has a, if we warn
3
them.
years is a long time.
And I tried to get it done through RFP to get one massive bid from a plumbing company that would just come through and make a clean sweep. It's just, there's nobody interested, and the communication and all that stuff that would go into that would be so hard. So that's why we're gonna kind of have to put it to the homeowner to get it fixed.
So we would send letters to them.
Explaining all of it, and then if they want to fix it, they can. If they don't, and then we'll reimburse up to that amount.
I think 3 years tops.
I
Yeah.
think 3 years tops, but I do think send the letter out to the ones that don't ask for the reimbursement. I would send them out like every six months or once a year for sure to make sure that they're reading these letters.
Or transfer ownership or something like
Correct.
that.
So that way it's,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
covered.
I like that.
And then I guess the spending, so it'll go to the board for the finance for
Yeah,
the
it's
final
gotta go to
approval. So
finance.
we're just looking for a recommendation to send this to finance.
I like the 3 years too.
Okay.
Why don't we recommend that? Are you guys okay with
I'm
that?
down with 3 years, absolutely, get it
3
done.
years at the 700.
That's a
Yeah.
long time,
The costs are going to go up each year, really.
absolutely.
So take care of it
Well,
now.
that's my thing too, is 3 years, is that gonna be enough, $700 in 2 years to cover it or not? Probably
I
not.
think so.
Encourage them to get it done right away.
I like it.
Okay. So let's make that recommendation to the finance.
Okay.
All right. Any other discussion on that? That brings us to number 8, flex sealing of storm sewer catch basins, discussion and possible recommendation. So, here is what we've completed. What's the number there on the bottom?
42.
And here's what we have left. What's the number there?
173.
173 to go. That's a lot.
It
Well,
is.
you can tell, we haven't, because we just haven't had the money to budget towards this project. But now, our public works director here, Matt, has come up with a plan. That was gonna cost us how much if we keep doing it the way we've been doing it?
$207,600.
But if we send our public works guys to training to do this themselves, it will cost us how much?
86,000.
Plus the training dollars, which is how much?
Nope, I included the training dollars
did?
in there. So it'd be 83,000. The training's 3,000, so total 86.
What's the first number again? 2000.
202.
208.
208.
Holy bucket.
And I asked him, are okay for you guys to do this work, and will your crew be okay with doing it? And he said, yeah. So they get the training.
The main reason we got to do this faster than what we've been doing it is because we stay at our current pace. We'll wrap this up around 2067. That's actually the figure, is 2067. We have undermining and we have it deteriorating. I mean, it's not deteriorating, it's aging. It's older. So at that pace, it's just, we're going to defer so much maintenance that it's going to be complete replacements instead of rehabs at that pace. So we've got to kind of take it on. We can kind of turn it into a 10-year plan instead of a 30-plus year plan and save dollars.
That's what I was wondering, because how many per year can we do?
Right now, we average about 10 a year. They're between 8 and 1,200 to do. And if we were doing them ourselves, then we can do about 30 to 35 a year.
And remember, I don't know if you guys were here when we started this project, but the flex ceiling was like guaranteed for 20?
Yep.
Yeah. So we don't want to wait
That,
till we have to
yeah.
go back around and start doing it again.
Yeah, I like that.
So are you looking for us to make a recommendation?
Nope, just wanted to inform you that we're gonna take care of what we can this year, but shy of $3,000, because we're gonna get the training, so then next year we can budget to do all the work ourselves.
Okay.
So we put, I think 12,000 in this year, so we'll do 9,000 in maintenance.
And by that, you mean having it done the way it has currently been
Correct.
done? Okay.
Correct.
And how many we getting done this year then, for that?
Well, it's hard to say because they're between $800 and $1,200, depends on what they need, so
Yeah.
hopefully we can get basically 10 done, but it'll probably be closer to 8.
Okay.
So question, is there a reason that we need to pay someone else to that high of a dollar to do those this year and not just send you guys to training and then add them on?
We need to at least do 6 of them because they're in pretty tough shape.
Okay.
So we gotta at least get 6 of them,
Okay.
so I thought we might as well just, and then we can,
Okay, I mean, that
the
makes sense. That was, yeah.
Yeah. somewhere.
contractor also said we can work with them after our training. We can work with them on those ones that they do, so just a little more hands-on
Oh,
or
absolutely.
on-the-job
That would
training.
be nice.
So,
Great idea.
I like it.
that's all
Okay,
I've
so
got.
you don't need anything from us on this? I mean, this is saving. the
No, this
village-
just kinda keeping you
Saving the
informed.
village a lot of money.
Yep.
I really would like to be able to say something to the finance committee about this though, so they know. I don't know, I don't know exactly how, but if you could get something on the finance agenda just to say, hey, just for
Well,
you
there'll be
guys-
something, cause there'll be a transfer of money from the storm sewer to training.
I would really
that
like them
3,000,
I'd love for them to hear that you're doing this.
Okay.
It should be on maybe even the board agenda. Ask Gina.
Okay.
But tell her I'd really like for the board to know that you're taking care of this and taking that work on, because that's a lot of work. All right, anything else on that subject?
I like it.
That's a good one.
All right, item number 9, chair update. I don't have anything for you, just there's a bunch of storms coming late tonight. Be aware. Item 10, engineering report. Kevin,
Same here. I don't have anything additional.
stay out of the storms.
Yeah.
Okay. Item 11, director report. Any project updates, Matt?
No, kind of went through them all here on the agenda. Only thing I have is that we have received some storm response bids or contracts that'll be going to, I thought they came here, but it's got to go through the park board and they'll be the recommending. So we're trying to work on getting a contractor like we used to have that would be dedicated to us in a storm. So we're currently working on that. That was going to come here tonight, but wrong board.
Okay.
So,
Now, we've had somebody in the past, but I thought that was just our regular tree contractor.
yep, he's no longer with the village.
Oh, okay. So we don't have a tree contractor this year?
No, we've been just doing everything in-house.
Okay. And so you're working on trying to get that contractor
Yeah.
back? Okay, or some contractor. Okay, great. All right. Anything from Matt, from you guys?
Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Agreed. Item number 12, Public Works capital equipment, current and future budgeting. Matt, anything from you that you're,
Our loader is going to be dropped off next week. Nothing changed with the price or dollar amounts on that. Just production was slower than they thought. And then don't really have much for future equipment besides a new lawnmower trailer next year, but that's about the only thing we really got.
okay. That's good to hear. We don't have that other building up yet, right?
Nope.
And where are we at on that?
Waiting for everything to finalize with the consolidation.
Oh, okay. Why does the consolidation matter on that?
Because if we don't consolidate, then we have to go a whole different route, because we'd have to, for jetting and taking that up, there'd just be a lot more equipment. So the size of the building, the cost, the expense.
You want to see what we need for building, okay?
Yep.
All right, that makes sense. Okay, anything from you guys on future budgeting, anything you want to see? Although this is a park board issue, I'm going to mention it because they're not on TV. I talked to Matt about Summers Landing Park up there. I got a complaint from a village resident, actually one of my neighbors. And the complaint was, have you ever tried to walk in flip-flops or bare feet in Summers Landing Park? And she calls it Thistleberry Park or something like that. Apparently there's a certain kind of thistle that is on the ground, and it's covering most of the park. And so I asked Matt, what can we do about it? And he says, nothing this year. I mean, there is a spray that we could do, but that's just gonna come back, and he has a much better plan to take it out and bite. You wanna tell him a little about the plan?
So we talked to a professional and he said that we can kill it and it's gonna come back. He said it's because it's pure sun and it's sand, no tree cover. And I guess that's what makes sand burrs thrive, those conditions. So basically, we're gonna need to get some more dirt and a way to water it if we wanna have a nice lawn. Otherwise, we're just gonna have to at least get black dirt spread over the sand on the top and reseed the whole park. Because we've tried sprays in the past or different eco-friendly solutions, and it does something for a couple weeks, and that's about it.
So that's gonna be that's a budget item for parks.
Yep.
If you would remember to tell parks to put that in there, then I've done my job. I've passed it up the chain, so to speak. All right. Any item 13, future agenda items? Any future agenda items that we need to know about or plan for? No? All right. And item 14 is we are adjourned at 5:52 p.m. Have a good rest of June. Thank you.
Thank you.